Okay, story time. About like 2 years ago, so let's just say 2 years, probably a little bit longer than that. Me and Ali, we were having some potential fertility problems. The doctor said that we both had to fertility checks, you know, just to make sure everything was all Gucci-like. So I got told this. I wasn't quite aware of what I had to do. I'd never done it before, and I wasn't really sure what was going on. So Ali comes home from work one day with like a clear see-through bag, and I'm like, oh, you know, what's that? What's that for? And she's like, oh, well, you know, you need to come into it. And I was like, I don't sound right. Like, I'm just gonna come in a bag, right? That's a weird thing to do. That's not normal. So anyway, like 48 hours you had to wait, right? You couldn't have any kind of sex or any kind of ejaculation for 48 hours. So 48 hours passed, and yeah, it's like in the morning, we're in bed, and she's like, okay, let's do this. And you know, many thoughts kind of went through my head at this point. I was like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't sound right. Like, nothing about this feels okay. But nonetheless, we started the process. Well, how do we go about this? Are we going to like, are we like trying to like catch in the bag, or murder in the dick with like a strangle process, hoping that the majority of said juices land where they should do? So a bit of a debate happened. Was it a shoot? Was it not? We ended up sort of going for a combination of both. All right, so I kind of lied down on my back and milked me like a cow, and then when I was about to ejaculate, I basically like sort of like put the kind of bag to kind of catch said fluids flying in, you know? So at this point, I'm in my room, I've come into a bag. The guilt happened, as it would in this situation. She's laughing, I'm laughing. I don't even know at this point what is even going on. Anyway, I pulled my dick out and then, you know, kind of zip-locked up the bag as you would. A little bit of air tightness going on there. And then I had to deliver said stuff. So I immediately, like, this all just felt wrong, right? I had to deliver my jizz in a bag just to someone, yeah? So, you know, I'm at this point in time, I'm in the car. I've literally got a bag of my cum just rolled up in my side pocket. Some of this could have spilt out anyway. I don't even know. Like, nothing was safe in that bag, if I'm being brutally honest. I go into this place, and she knows what I'm there for, because she knows. I've told her, I'm like, I'm coming in to deposit some jizz, and they know what's up, right? So they kind of look away. They're like, you know, blah blah blah. I'm really nervous. I'm filling out some forms, and I've got a bag of jizz in my pocket, and I'm like, oh, this is weird. I've got a bag of jizz, and I felt something was there. It was like, oh yeah, this ain't right, Josh. You shouldn't be doing this. But nonetheless, I pulled then the bag of jizz out. There was a little, like, it was like a container. I put it in the container. And then I put the lid on the container, okay? So immediately, like, at this point, nobody had seen the bag of jizz, okay? So I felt like, okay, at this point, I'd left, just had a bag of my cum. Then it gets 10 times worse, okay? So I leave, I'm going about my day, I'm in work, I get a missed call, and I get a voicemail. The guy, it was a doctor ringing me. I was like, I'm ringing to tell you that, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to take your sample today. And I was like literally in that moment, my heart just fucking disappeared, because I knew, like, it all came around, you know, it all happened. And at this point in time, I shit you not, right, this guy on the phone stifled a laugh, and he literally said, just to let you know, when you make a deposit next time, it's very important that you deposit into a test tube that comes with the kit, and not just directly into the bag itself. And then after it, he stifled another laugh, and he was like, so with that being said, if you'd like to rearrange for another deposit to be made, bear in mind you will have to wait another 48 hours for the sample to be produced, and then you can come back in and we can do this whole process again, okay? If you could call me back, that'd be great. I never called him back! I never made another deposit, and nor will I ever set foot in that fucking establishment again. Can you imagine me? I walk through the door, right? They'd be like, oh fuck, it's the goddamn cum in the bag, lad. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the bag story. Whether it was worth the money, whether it was worth the time and effort, but that is my story, and I'm sticking with it.